What's up, YouTube? It's Joel here. We have an update on those $1,400 stimulus check deposit dates for SSI, SSDI, and Direct Express, and some more info on what those statuses mean on the Get My Payment website coming from the IRS. Also, unemployment relief and the $10,200 tax break, the $1 billion that's going to student loan forgiveness, and finally, those fourth stimulus checks that are coming with the Build Back Better plan from Biden. Also, I have a special update for you at the very end, which I believe with all my heart will benefit everybody watching. If you have been checking the IRS website trying to get an update on your stimulus payment and have been unsuccessful, I have the reasons why and what you can do about it. So because we are in tax season, and not only is the IRS trying to send out stimulus checks, they are also trying to get tax returns out and also trying to build this monthly child stimulus payment into their systems. Because that monthly child stimulus payment is going to start going out in July, so they got to hop on it to get it done, which we'll get to in a moment. So if you are seeing the needs more information on the status of the IRS website, whenever you go to the Get My Payment and then you enter in your information, that means that your stimulus check was returned because the post office was unable to deliver it to you. If you have a date set on the IRS website and it has already passed that day, remember that there could be two reasons why you still haven't seen it hit your account. Number one, hopefully it's still in processing and you will see it in your account and you just have to give it a couple more days. Number two, the payment was scheduled to go out, but because of incorrect info that was on the file with the IRS, the bank rejected it, and that's why you still cannot see it in your account. Also, on March the 25th, they're going to send out another batch of stimulus payments to people. So the first batch, they got over 100 million, and so hopefully they're looking to do the same thing to get more stimulus in people's pockets. If you are on SSI, SSDI, or Direct Express, there are already reports that some have already received theirs in their accounts. If you still have not seen yours, expect to see it hit in your account sometime this week or the next. Remember, you automatically qualify for the stimulus check in full, so you're going to be receiving it. Remember that there are multiple avenues that the IRS works through to get money to people that are on their systems. Direct Express says that most people will be receiving their stimulus during the next few weeks. So it could be anytime this week or the next that those that have Direct Express are receiving their stimulus. So that means checks have already started being sent out, but it depends on a lot of factors of when you will actually see it hit your account. So checks are on the way. So don't forget to smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. It really helps to grow the channel a lot. It means a lot to me. We get these videos out there for more people to see and get this really important info so that they can get the stimulus that's theirs. Also, they are working on another stimulus check that we'll get to in a moment. So the IRS is busy building the system that's going to be dispersing out these child stimulus payments. This is immediate relief that is going to be starting in July. This is a big, huge demand on the IRS, but also because of Biden saying that he wants to make this child tax increase permanent. That's why they're not just doing it like normal stimulus check disbursement, and they are actually building a system for it with the website portal and all. With making this system permanent, it'll be easier for them in the future to be able to continue to send those monthly stimulus payments for children to families. The amount would be for children 6 and under would be $3,600 tax credit paid out monthly for a year. So that's $300 a month. And for children 7 to 17, that would be a $3,000 child tax credit paid out monthly for a year, and that would be $250 per month. And remember, it's per child. This would literally put millions of kids out of poverty. And the case is, do you want to pull them out of poverty for 1 year and then go back? So that's why there's so much push for the permanency of this new child tax credit increase. So unemployment relief is here, and that has been extended to September 6th. The big difference with this extension is that there is now a tax break on the first $10,200. And a lot of people are trying to figure out what to do because they have already either filed their taxes or don't know how to claim that extra $10,200 tax credit. But this is what the IRS has to say. Don't amend your tax return for unemployment. The IRS tax commissioner said that there's going to be automatically send you a refund, so those individuals should see an average on extra $1,000 hit their account. If you haven't filed your taxes yet, understand that you will get a refund, but it's probably going to be sent out in the summer. There's a backlog right now of tax returns that are in place, but the reason being is because the top priority for the IRS right now is to get stimulus checks out and to get refunds back to people who were on unemployment because of the new $10,200 tax credit. Right now, Biden is targeting to cancel $1 billion in student loans. It's not a matter of if, but when. And there is valid concern coming from the other side saying, well, I paid my student loans off. What about me? If it was me, I would set a date, maybe 10, 20 years back, somewhere in there, that if you're going to forgive those student loans, the people that have them today, at least give a tax credit to those that had them in the past or in the recent past. Progressives like Warren and Sanders want $50,000 canceled off student loans. But the words coming straight from Biden, he says, I am prepared to write off $10,000, but not $50,000. This is something that can be done through executive order, and he plans to do it. It's just the timing and making sure that it comes out at the right time. Now on to that fourth stimulus check that's coming. Democrats have already sent out a petition to Biden requesting to budget for more direct stimulus payments. This is what was said. As you prepare your Build Back Better plan, talking to Biden, for long-term economic recovery, the senators wrote in a March letter to Biden, know that we are ready to work with you in support of reoccurring direct stimulus checks. This is something that we will see in this new infrastructure bill. It's going to cost a lot, and when these things cost a lot, the thought is you might as well add this or add that. To a lot of people, these stimulus payments are a huge help and a huge relief. Now, for the amount, they are shooting for $2,000 a month reoccurring, but we can probably bet that it's going to fall between $1,200 to $1,400 one-time payments. But this is still a huge help to families in terms of getting them immediate relief. There are a ton of people that are thinking, wait, they're already getting ready for a fourth stimulus check, but they haven't even sent out all of the third stimulus checks. This is where we have to understand how long it actually takes for Congress especially to get something passed. So the sooner they start, the quicker they can get it completed. So the earlier they start with getting these stimulus set up, the faster they get dispersed. And for those that are wondering, going back to the stimulus checks, especially these third ones, what can I do? What am I supposed to do? Right now, the IRS is saying just to hold back and wait. Once they get to May 17th, which is the deadline for filing their tax returns, they're going to set up another portal just like they did last year so that people can go in and do the fixes that need to be done in order for those people to get the money that's owed to them and the things right on their tax returns so they can get the highest tax refund as well as get all the stimulus that's owed to them. So that's your news update. Now onto the true life investing update. Most Americans right now don't have adequate savings in place. And this is something where I want to help out. Statista reports that nearly 70% of Americans have less than $1,000 in their savings. To me, the stimulus is great, but we got to learn the ways that will help us to move up and forward by having savings and being smarter with our money. I came from a home that we never had extra money, and it was extremely hard sometimes. Even, when you go to reach in that cupboard and there ain't no food. But I've been blessed to learn some really easy ways to get some savings, get some free money, and learn how to budget and invest. I know how someone in 1 month can get at least an extra free $500 to start saving, and then if you do your budgets the way I do, you'll be able to build some more savings and not have to live paycheck to paycheck. That's one of my biggest goals, here on True Life Investing is to help as many people possible stop living paycheck to paycheck. I know it sucks, but when you get paid on like Friday, but on Thursday you're looking at your account and you barely got a couple of dollars to put gas in your car to make it to work. I mean, I'm telling you, that used to be me, not anymore. I remember one time I was so hungry. I didn't have any money in my account. It was Thursday, and you know, I normally got paid on Fridays. But I actually went to Burger King and I looked around the parking lot for an old receipt and called and did the survey on the back of the receipt just so I could get a free burger. And I mean, I know, I've been there. I know what it's like to not have anything. And I want to help people so that they don't ever go through anything like that. And if you are in that place, I want to help you so that you can be better and have some savings and not be living paycheck to paycheck. Let me know in the comments if you would be interested in this. I promise it's legit and it's super easy to do. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell to stay up to date on all stimulus news, and then see some really practical ways of increasing your wealth, making some real money from a person who grew up with nothing and has learned to work the system and build wealth with some easy tricks that can help you out as well. This is Joel, True Life Investing. Till next time, peace out.